Okay, come back, all of you, settle down. Yes, Anuradha. So, are you taking all of colleagues, your friends to party or not? Cake made.
He is going to take. Thank you for reminding us.
चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं. I hope everyone is there. So, Nvivo Software basically have these three roles. Yes, Shakil, come back. You have a laptop with you? Take out, all of you. जिसका नहीं है, if any problem is coming, then you can share the laptop. So what is happening here? We are starting with the import function because for analysis, you require certain documents, some data. So that can be done through the import function. That is the first factor here. The second is like organize. So you have imported the factors, you have imported the data. Data can be in video form, audio form, text form, your focus group interview, and after importing it, you need to organize. तो ये आपका एक फीचर है. ऑर्गेनाइज कैसे होगा? बाय मेकिंग अ केस कि मेरे पास what are the units I am analyzing? People. Who are the people? That is case. That is known as organizing. Then what are the themes coming? That is known as organizing. And then you are exploring. Exploring means the analysis part. You're doing the analysis of content of all the materials which you have uploaded in this. You have uploaded in the Nvivo. आप अपने इंटरव्यू को अपलोड किया है, वीडियो को किया है, उसके एक एक वर्ड्स को आप एनालाइज कर रहे हो. एंड देयर आर वेरियस वे टू प्रेजेंट इट. डायग्रामेटिक प्रेजेंटेशन है, ग्राफिकल है, आपके ट्री मैप है, क्लस्टर एनालिसिस है, वर्ड क्लाउड्स है. दीज ऑल आर द वेज. एंड बेसिकली 4 to 5 थिंग्स आर रिपोर्टेड, नॉट ऑल. इसमें बहुत ही कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव है, काफी चीजें हैं, बट यू डोंट हैव टू रिपोर्ट एवरीथिंग. एज पर द नीड यू हैव टू गो फॉर. So, जो commonly report होते हैं, I will teach you all those things like thematic analysis, the content which we say content, then word, then tree, cluster, and coding, how you do before the themes, and then connection is there. You can connect with your peer groups, which is made possible here. So what is happening here? Come back, all of you. We are starting with the Nvivo. So what you have seen, Nvivo has these functions like import function, organize function, explore function, and connect. 4 functions are there. और इसी में सारा Nvivo है. Nothing else. There are 4 functions. What are the 4 functions? Import, organize, explore, and connect. Is it clear, all of you? Now let's come to the software itself. Kindly open the software. Now in the software you will find these workspace. I will go back to the software itself and then I will come back to the PPT. Let me unshare it. Can you see this? This is the phrase coming ना. आप login कर लीजिए. Login कर लिया आपने, आपका नाम दिख रहा होगा. Just like. Now what you have to do, you have to start with a new project. Click on the new project. Click on the new project and put the title NIPA day 1 or NEPA workshop I am writing just for the simplified. Is it clear? This is the folder I'm making. Are you with me, all of you? So you create this, then do next. Description में अगर आपको कुछ लिखना है, you can say qualitative workshop. And then put next. Don't touch all these things. These are like auto save. If you they will not give the reminder. Then अगर आप इसको yes कर देते हैं तो reminder नहीं आएगा, नहीं तो otherwise 15 minutes पे आपके reminder आएंगे. Leave it. You'll just see it. Create project. Create project. This will be the overall interface opening. Are you there?
Yes.
सब सारे एक साथ हैं? Okay, just see what I have done here. What I have done here, I will go back. I have opened a new project. अब मैं आपको पूरा स्क्रीन क्लोज करके I have to show again then. I have opened a new project from this page. This might be opening. This page might be opening in front of you. जब भी लॉगिन करेंगे ये पेज आएगा आपके पास. ऐसा एकदम ब्लैंक ऐसा आ रहा होगा आपके पास, फिर आपको लॉगिन करना है. You have to go for login, and after that this page will be opening. Go to new project. Go to new project. Project title is, keep the project title NEPA workshop. Keep the project title NEPA workshop. And in case if you want to change the location, you can browse करके आप अपना location change कर सकते हैं. For example, मैं इसको desktop की जगह I want to put in location D, volume D. Here I have saved it. And next. These details आप don't touch it. यहाँ पर क्या होगा कि अगर आप ऑटो सेव कर देंगे तो ये 15 मिनट्स पे आपको एक मैसेज आता रहेगा कि ऑटो प्लीज सेव योर डॉक. वो रहने दीजिए, वो ज़्यादा सही है. जस्ट पुट इट एंड क्रिएट प्रोजेक्ट. फाइनली दिस विल अपीयर. नाउ क्लोज इट, स्किप द टू. आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू एवरीथिंग. Skip the 2. This is the page coming here. Are you with me, all of you? Now, if you see the top horizontal space, that is known as ribbon. I will show you in the. So there are 4 parts of it. 4 parts: ribbon, navigation view, list view, and detail. So ribbon is this one, this part. This part is ribbon. Again, kindly pay attention. Kindly pay attention. You can do all your work later on. Kindly pay attention because these are the basics. So what is happening here? This is the dashboard which you have opened. That Nvivo dashboard. This is the ribbon. This blue part is the navigation view, and this white background, it gives you the scope of list view and detail view. How it gives, I will show you. So if you see here, what is happening? This is the ribbon, this is the navigation, and this is the list view and detail view. It will come when you have uploaded the data. जैसे आपने यहाँ पर data, you have uploaded the data, and then if you are clicking on that data, for example, I have uploaded a data of interview. I have taken 15-20 interviews. When I will click on interviews, these all lists will be appearing to me. These all are the list, all the details. And when I will click on this detail, when I will click on this list, then the detail version will come. हर एक interview का detail will come. What question I have asked, I will show you. So I will go back to this one again. So what you have understood here, this is known as ribbon. If you see the ribbon, all the parts which you are going to do in Nvivo, it's mentioned here in all these icons, like file. In file you can open the new project, old project, all the things are there. Then home button, All these are the queries which you can find in navigation also. These all are given in the navigation also. Then import. This import is also mentioned here. In the data, you can just click here and you can just go for the import files. But this is more presentable. Ribbon form is more presentable. You can use any one of them. यहाँ पर आपका more presentable है, easy to go for. Then create. These all are the things which you will be using, like code is more common, case is more common for you to create. Explore are the data analysis things which you will be working on. Like text search is more common, word frequency is more common, then charts, hierarchy, maps are more common. Then share in case if you have a kind of export of the project and working on the model. Then these extra features are there. Cloud, you need to have the subscription. Transcription, if you have purchased, you'll get the credits here. Transcription means your interviews, audio and video interviews can be covered into document. Now, let me go back to this. You have a data set with you. You have a data set with you. What you have to do now, upload the data sets. Before that, I need to explain this one. Design framework हम लोग सुबह से देख रहे हैं कि what are the design framework. Before starting any work, in the background, what you have to make? You have to work on these 5 things. Data type, how you're going to collect. This is actually the research design. How you're going to collect the data. Like, is it only interview or focus group or questionnaire? Questionnaire means semi or what is the approach, open, close, field notes, literature. All these things you need to mention. Because the result, the final crux will come from all this. केवल इससे नहीं आएगा, इन सारे से आपका वो थीम जनरेट होगा. एंड देन यूनिट्स क्या है आपके? यूनिट्स मींस what are the areas where you are working. People है तो who are the people? What are their attributes? Then here comes the classification of these people, and then whether it's longitudinal or not. And themes are generated from the results which are being derived here. Few themes you have an idea in the mind. Few themes you have an idea in the mind that these would be probable themes of my study, and rest I will want to explore from the past literature. The gaps will be analyzed, and then after the gap you will go for all this kind of. तो ये आपको एक रेडीमेड आपके पास रहना चाहिए, बैकअप रहना चाहिए, बिकॉज Nvivo पे काम करने से पहले आप how you are going to utilize, you should know. Let's start with the, now I will go with the data. You have the data with you. Now how many data are there? If you see here, file classification are given. सबसे अच्छा latest version का Nvivo का सबसे अच्छा option ये है कि if you click on file, it explains you what does this file means. You'll not be confused. In case अगर आपको notes चाहिए, notes are ready made available here. So file can be in any form. Let's prepare the files. Various. अगर आप prepare नहीं कर रहे हैं, अगर आप चाहते हैं कि आपका सारा study केवल इसमें आ जाए, so it can come without any distinction. And what are the data? Which are like interview data, social media data, focus group data, video, audio. लेकिन अगर आप चाह रहे हैं कि नहीं, I want to segregate it, I want to make a difference, तो आपको यहाँ पर क्या करना है? Just see, you have to do along with me. Files पे जाइए, right click and create new folder, and name the new folder as, I will name it one by one, like interview. One is more common, interview. Okay. Now, in case within the interview you want to define that these are the in-depth interviews, these are the personal interviews, or else other interviews, you can make it. ये possible है. अगर नहीं करना चाहते हैं, no issue. If you want to make a difference, तो यहाँ पर click करना होगा. अगर आप इसका sub folder बनाना चाहते हैं. Otherwise, you don't have to go. You have to click on file itself and create new folder again. Then second form क्या हो सकता है? Focus group. Focus group interview. I am keeping focus group interview as a different. Then what could be else? Literature भी हो सकता है आपका. Literature review. All the papers you will be uploading here. Then what else can be there? video files, okay. Then what could be there? Audio files, and one more thing is there. Many other things are there, लेकिन जो common है जो हम लोग करेंगे उसको मैं mention कर रहा हूँ. One is like social media. So these are most probable parts. Apart from this, if I check out here, so questionnaire is also there. I can mention like survey. I can mention a different folder, survey. So basically, your work will be sufficed by all these parts. Survey you can include, but survey is more for quantitative. इसने क्या किया है, Nvivo ने मिक्स्ड मेथड के लिए आपको एक ऑप्शन दे दिया है कि भाई यू कैन ऑल्सो इम्पोर्ट द questionnaire from SPSS, Excel. You can use it here also for the result. Now what you have to do, you have a data set with you, go to interview, click on interview, and then go to import. There is an import option on ribbon. Can you see it? Go to that and then click on files and choose your folder wherever you have saved the data file. So suppose this one I have given to you. So interviews, all these interviews I will upload in the interview folder here. So what I will do, once मैं एक एक करके नहीं कर रहा हूँ, मैं कंट्रोल A किया मैंने and open, import. What I have done? Open and import. So it will take few seconds. And usually in qualitative study, we go with minimum 5 to 6 and maximum 35 to 40 at max for the qualitative data collection. So आपको जो interviews लेंगे, आपका word file create करना होगा. अगर वर्ड फाइल क्रिएट नहीं है तो बैकएंड में आपको यहां पर भी वीडियो ऑडियो लोड कर सकते हैं एंड देन यू हैव टू वर्क ऑन इट. आई विल शो यू. सो देयर आर टू वेज. वन वे, इफ यू हैव टेकन ऑडियो फाइल और वीडियो फाइल, व्हाट यू विल डू, मैनुअली यू हैव टू क्रिएट कि सामने वाले ने क्या बोला, यू हैव टू राइट. दैट कैन बी पॉसिबल हियर, विल सी. सेकेंड वे इज लाइक व्हाट पीपल डू, दे पे द सब्सक्रिप्शन चार्जेस और ट्रांसक्रिप्ट सब्सक्रिप्शन लेते हैं. वो ऑटोमेटिकली जो भी वर्ड्स बोला जा रहा है, सेंटेंस बोला जा रहा है, इट विल बी कन्वर्टिंग ऑन दैट दिस पेपर. तो इसका चार्जेस आर वेरी हाई, एंड वीवो का इट इज लाइक आवरली बेस. 15 मिनट्स यू कैन यूज, 15 मिनट्स तक का आप यूज कर सकते हैं. सो दैट कैन नॉट, मतलब अगर आपको फंड मिल रहा है या इफ यू बिलीव कि नहीं मुझे चाहिए ही चाहिए, इट इज अ टाइम टेकिंग प्रोसेस, you can subscribe. Otherwise manually can be done. Manually कैसे होगा, I will show you. So these are the things which are appearing here. अब हो क्या रहा है, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया कि this is ribbon, this is navigation view. When I have uploaded the data and I have clicked on interview, then these are the list view. If I click on any one of them, here comes the detail view. This panel will show you the detail view and detail view of the candidates, question asked to them, their replies, and you can just navigate from one candidate to another. So suppose I have gone to Charles. So Charles' question will open. So in this way, why it is important? Remember, you have uploaded the data, but still analysis has not been started. It is just you have uploaded the raw data. अब एक और अप्रोच है. The question can come from your mind, shall we go ahead and upload the raw data or shall we work on that data? First of all, we should clean it and then upload. Cleaning में आप क्या करेंगे, जैसे कुछ नॉइज है, अगर आपके डेटा में नॉइज है, ग्रामर्स मिस्टेक है, कुछ if but prepositions ज़्यादा है, comma spaces ज़्यादा है, then that you can do. That is recommended. Because what is the limitation of Nvivo? Whatever you are feeding, you will be getting the result as according. अब आप रिसर्च पेपर जब पढ़ेंगे ना, तो वहां पर वो साइलेंट रहते हैं कि डेटा क्लीनिंग कैसे किया. They are silent regarding this. Data cleaning can be done with the manual approach, with the software also. There are very high-end, even Nvivo also do, no doubt. लेकिन Nvivo का एक limitation है कि वो बहुत specifically data clean नहीं करेगा. Background में करेगा वो. जब आप run करेंगे query तो कुछ data clean करेगा, आपको commands देने पड़ेंगे. But it is better that you work on it. And how you can work? As the data are not in thousands, it is only in some क्या कहते हैं 35, 36 या 40 कैंडिडेट्स. और अगर इनको पूरा अगर आप इनका जोड़े तो इट विल कमिंग अराउंड 10,000 वर्ड्स मोर और लेस. तो आपको क्या करना है? फर्स्ट इज बेटर टू गो फॉर मैनुअल. सेकेंड, देयर आर मेनी सॉफ्टवेयर्स आर देयर, लाइक यू कैन यूज फॉर ग्रामर, ग्रामरली इज देयर, फॉर काइंड ऑफ इटरेशन, ये सारे ये हटाने के लिए पाइथन है, आर है. You need to learn. ओपन सोर्स है, आपके सारे कमांड्स दीजिए, सारे के सारे डेटा क्लीन हो जाएंगे. आफ्टर डूइंग दैट यू हैव टू लोड दैट डेटा हियर. लेकिन जो मैं बता रहा हूं, पीपल डोंट गो फॉर आर एंड पाइथन. यू कैन गो इन केस इफ अगर नहीं आ रहा है तो आप किसी को ये आउटसोर्स भी कर सकते हैं कि भाई मेरे डेटा क्लीन करना है, ये डेटा आप क्लीन कर दो. आपको बताना पड़ेगा कि व्हाट डेटा क्लीनिंग मींस. आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू. दैट इज द पार्ट ऑफ दिस स्टडी. तो ये डेटा होने के बाद, have you done this? Similarly you do for this one, literature review. Do you have a literature with you? Do you have a literature with you? See in that data set which I have given to you. Go back and see the literature part. Go to the literature. Go to the folder in PDF. PDF, there are 2 folders. Upload one by one. Upload one by one. So it is asking the name. Basically, we will cover these things in much detail, how to do the Nvivo literature, how it is helpful in doing the literature review, summarizing your things. So I'm giving the name of the author itself. Automatically it's coming there. And okay. Now there is an option here. Nvivo has a limited space it has provided to you. So if you are loading the literature reviews and all these files, they are occupying the space. They are occupying the space of Nvivo. And in case if you want that data should be loaded on your this computer, that can be done by changing the kind of option. So अभी मैं इसको upload कर दिया. You should also do the same thing. You should also do the same thing. What I am doing? Literature review में मैं गया. I'm again showing you. I have gone to import. I have gone to files, and then I have selected the one folder. Then again second folder I am selecting this second study, and I have uploaded it. Uploaded it here with the same name. Okay. So this is the. If you click here, see this paper will appear here, and this paper will help you to do the analysis, research. आपको यहीं पर ये पेपर पढ़ना है. Now one more thing I would like to say, when you are doing a research, your research is based on 2-3 base papers. आपका बेस पेपर 2 या 3 ही होते हैं. मैं 50 पेपर की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ. 50 तो लिटरेचर रिव्यू हो गया. अब 50 पेपर आप पढ़ भी नहीं पाएंगे उतना डिटेल में. आप केवल स्कैन करते हैं. बेसिकली हम लोग क्या करते हैं, हम लोग हेडिंग को स्कैन किया, एब्स्ट्रैक्ट पढ़ा, इंट्रोडक्शन पढ़ा, एंड इफ the things are there, we keep it in some other bundle, and scan करने के बाद we come towards the 3 to 4 refined papers. तो वो पेपर यहाँ पर है, वो जो 2 पेपर लोड किया, that is the coming, and उसमें पढ़ना कैसे है? You have to go scroll each detail. यहाँ पर आपको एक underline करेंगे. Suppose I am showing you, this is in the later part, but I am still showing you. आपने इसे underline किया. And you're saying that coastal region has been analyzed extensively along ocean shorelines, but more recent attention has focused on the movement and mechanism of estuarine shoreline change. So what I am doing here, I am just selecting this. I am selecting this paragraph, and I am right click. I am doing a right click here, and I am making a code in Vivo option. Code in Vivo option. I'm choosing this one. What happened here? If you go back to coding, the option is coming here, codes. This paragraph has been coded. This paragraph has been coded. Are you getting my point? So what is happening here? Now, there are certain things you need to understand. Data आपने समझ लिया. Data क्या है? ये सारे चीजें data है, audio files, focus, literature and all. Then अगर आप file classification पे आएंगे, then file classification is like you are making more detail of your data. कब collect किया, कैसे collect किया, all this file classification can be mentioned. Externals क्या है? जो कुछ books हैं, hard copies है, you cannot bring on Nvivo. You are making a transcript of it of 1 or 2 pages and you are putting here in the external. Then comes the codings. Coding is important for your study. Whatever analysis you are doing, this is, you are creating a, coding means theme. You are generating a theme. Here I am trying to read a paper and I am trying to generate as much as theme I can. And those theme are generated by my own conscience. दो तरीका है, एक आपने कंप्यूटर पे छोड़ दिया और दूसरा आपके अपने कॉन्साइंस है कि मेरा स्टडी है, आई शुड नो बेटर विच शुड बी कोडेड एंड विच शुड नॉट बी. क्वालिटेटिव स्टडी इसलिए क्रिटिसाइज होता है सब्जेक्टिव नेचर के लिए, बट इट डजंट मीन दैट यू आर नॉट फॉलोइंग द साइंटिफिक अप्रोच. यू आर फॉलोइंग द साइंटिफिक अप्रोच गिवन बाय द पास्ट रिसर्चर्स. वाइल अभी मैं कोडिंग पे डिटेल में नहीं जा रहा हूं बिकॉज इट इज अ लेटर पार्ट. ये कोड बाद में 50 कोड्स निकल कर आएंगे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, दिस 50 कोड्स हैज टू बी समराइज्ड इन फ्यूअर 3 or 4 फैक्टर्स. अब ये 50 कोड्स हैं, इसमें कुछ में काफी अच्छा कोरिलेशन होगा. इन सम ऑफ देम, लाइक आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट सेफ्टी, सपोज वन कोड इज कमिंग, वन थीम इज कमिंग सेफ्टी. एक मैंने पैराग्राफ को कोड कर दिया कि सेफ्टी के बारे में बोल रहा है. अदर इज टॉकिंग अबाउट द सिक्योरिटी. Again, other is talking about the kind of internal security, external kind of. So ये क्या है? Synonyms हैं, एक दूसरे के synonyms code हो रहे हैं. I will bring all those similar kind of codes, the themes under a factor, and that factor will be known as theme. That factor will be known as theme for my study. तो हो क्या रहा है? 50 will be converted into 4 factors. Or 5 factors. That is your job. That is your job overall for this qualitative. Not only this, but many others are there. मैं आपको एक पेपर भी दिखाऊंगा जिसमें they have utilized all these things, how they have beautifully coded and how they have marked the past researcher. Each of the evidence has to be marked. आप खुद से कुछ नहीं कर सकते. You have to cite how you have done. एक जो सब्जेक्टिविटी की बात आती है, योर पेपर विल नॉट बी पब्लिश्ड इन टॉप नॉच जर्नल until unless you are not giving it a kind of scientific boundary. So someone was talking about ki even the deductive approach is being followed nowadays in qualitative. So how people are doing right now, Nvivo, how they are adopting it, they are adopting the premise of theory and they are saying that this is loosely something is missing in this premise. I am adding few points in it. Earlier 2-3 people have done their job, but they have not included these theme or these variables are missing. तो मैंने क्या किया, मैंने उनका theory उठाया और बोला कि मैं ये 3 नए variable add कर रहा हूँ. This is my unique presentation or my findings, and they present it accordingly. I will show you one paper. Let me show you one paper. See, अगर वहां पर मैं auto save का option देता तो ये 15 minutes का option नहीं आता. So 15-minute option will appear in case if you have not given that. So I put yes. I will show you one paper. I will share this paper with you. So what is happening here? This paper is a A category paper. We follow the role of in. I don't know whether you are aware of it. ABDC, ABC. We follow that, or you might be aware of UGC list and all. आपका कौन सा टारगेट रहता है पेपर पब्लिश करने के लिए? कुछ टारगेट रहता है कि आई विल पब्लिश इन टॉप नॉच जर्नल. SSCI सुना है, SCI सुना है. So these are the index kind of which are being given. So this is the top notch journal of Emerald. A star is the toppest, then A, B and C. then D doesn't fall anywhere. D is a predatory journals. So ये इसमें क्या किया है, I will just show you how you are just getting the warm up exercise here. अभी क्या है कि मैं डेप्थ में नहीं जा रहा हूँ. Your Nvivo से अभी तक इंटरफेस से तो अभी क्लियर है ना, रिबन, नेविगेशन, लिस्ट व्यू, डिटेल व्यू क्लियर है, हाउ टू अपलोड द थिंग्स क्लियर है अभी तक. नाउ अब आप करेंगे क्या, मोस्टली ये आपका हो सकता है 60% पार्ट हो सकता है 50% या हो सकता है 90% पार्ट हो. आई एम जस्ट शोइंग यू what is happening here. The topic itself tells impact of artificial intelligence on employees working in industry 4.0. Now AI is making a revolution, people are adopting it, and this paper wants to understand what is happening with the employees who are working with this organization जहां पर ये implement हुआ है. What is on their personal health में उनको क्या हो रहा है, उनके अब ये जो मैं क्वेश्चन बोल रहा हूं, it is coming as a research question. It is coming as a research question, and qualitative study doesn't have any hypothesis. It has research question. अब ये clear है, इस topic से clear है ना, ये क्या करना चाह रहा है. I will just briefly show you the research question, how they have formulated. See, these are the objectives formulated research question. How does AI adoption in industry 4.0 create adverse impact on employees? पहला ऑब्जेक्टिव ये हो गया और इसी का रिसर्च क्वेश्चन बनाया. देन दूसरा, हाउ डज एआई एडॉप्शन इन इंडस्ट्री 4.0 फॉर्म क्रिएट पॉजिटिव इम्पैक्ट ऑन द एम्प्लॉइज, एंड हाउ द टेक्नोलॉजी इज अफेक्टिंग द these three are being made. And what are these three? Why I have showed you this paper? What are these three? Final अगर आपको मॉडल देखेंगे, at last this is the model coming. This was the proposition. These are the फाइनल थीम, द कोड्स जो 50 आपने इकट्ठे किए, 50 से फिर ये जो 3 बनाया. तो मैंने आपको एक डिजाइन दिखाया था ना, रिसर्च डिजाइन स्टार्ट करने से पहले, तो वो सेट ऑफ डेटा आपके पास रहना चाहिए. अब मैं ये कह रहा हूं कि ये तो आपने प्रपोज किया है, ये आपने डायरेक्शन शो किया है. दिस थीम इज लाइक एक्चुअली मिसिंग समथिंग, इट इज मिसिंग. व्हाट आर द मिसिंग फैक्ट्स? दीज आर द थिंग्स व्हिच यू हैव फाउंड. कैसे पता किया आपने? थ्रू क्वालिटेटिव इंटरव्यूज, थ्रू क्वालिटेटिव इंटरव्यूज, थ्रू फोकस ग्रुप इंटरव्यूज, थ्रू ऑडियोज, थ्रू वीडियोज, थ्रू ऑब्जर्वेशन. और ये सारा कोलैट करके यू आर टेकिंग आउट ऑल दिस डेफिनेट फीचर्स. अब ये फीचर्स केवल 7 नहीं थे, लेकिन इनके फ्रीक्वेंसी वाइज, इनकी अपीयरेंस वाइज की वजह से इनको हाईएस्ट पे रखा है. वी कैन नॉट ब्रिंग ऑल द फीचर्स, क्योंकि हर बंदा, अगर हर बंदे का आप सारा इंफॉर्मेशन पुट करने लगे तो इट विल बी क्लटर्ड. यू हैव टू हैव अ डेफिनेट आंसर, समराइज्ड बेस्ट आंसर टू यू. जैसे हम बोलते हैं ना कि व्हाट इज द एवरेज रेट, बताते हैं कि प्लेसमेंट का एवरेज रेट क्या है, एक एक बंदे का तो नहीं बताते. तो काइंड ऑफ थिंग यहां पर भी आपको टॉप नॉच जो फ्रीक्वेंसी वाइज टॉप है वो बता रहे हैं. So this is the thing which you have to bring out, and these are the codes actually. These codes are finally converted into 3. फाइनल कन्वर्जन हुआ है. तो एक आपके दिमाग में परसेप्शन ऑलरेडी है कि मुझे कैसे चलना है. एंड व्हाट ही हैज डन फॉर ईच ऑब्जेक्टिव, these are the process being written. I will share, you can follow this. This is अगर आपको पेपर लिखना होगा, not only this, many other paper you can follow. The role you can always follow the best one. अब ये जो है आपके पूरे उनके बैकग्राउंड दे दिया, किसका किसका इंटरव्यू लिया, क्या इनका डिस्क्रिप्टिव इंफॉर्मेशन है, फिर ये प्रोसेस बता दिया कि कैसे हम लोगों ने कलेक्ट किया, एंड हाउ वी लोडेड द डेटा ऑन Nvivo, and then this is the work they have done. They have created the themes. First of all, the theme is mentioned here. The theme is mentioned here in the first objective. First objective क्या था कि नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट ऑन एम्प्लॉइज. तो ये सारा थीम्स क्रिएट किया, and then they have created a word cloud here and frequency also. This sentiment analysis. ये सारा चीज हम लोग देखेंगे कि how this word cloud is created, how this sentiment is done, how these themes are coming, how these themes are generated. See the percentage wise, he has written here only themes having a frequency of more than 2 were included. So यहाँ पर आपका lowest जो है 6 है and highest 23. That's why they have included. Automatically it will be removed, all other themes. And then they have mentioned the somewhere in between they have mentioned what I told you na, that word. Do you remember? सो एक आपको आप कोट कर रहे हैं, यू आर कोटिंग द पूरा इंटरव्यू नहीं बता रहे, यू आर कोटिंग इट. सो दैट इज डन हियर. एंड देन सेकेंड ऑब्जेक्टिव के लिए भी फिर से थीम जनरेट किया. All these themes are generated. Then word cloud is generated. Word cloud explains the creativity. जो आपके जो ये words दिख रहे हैं, which are in larger number, they are more dynamic, more impactful, more worth. And जो ये छोटे छोटे दिख रहे हैं, these are like having less number of frequency. So अब इसमें decision analysis में आप पढ़ेंगे जब, तो उन्होंने यही recommend किया होगा कि these are more important values. You have to pay attention on this. Otherwise एम्प्लॉय विल लूज देयर मोटिवेशन. या उनका जो AI का जो मेन मेथड है कि आपको प्रोडक्टिविटी इंक्रीज करना है, दैट विल नॉट बी एबल टू हैपन. सो दिस अ पॉलिसी दे विल बी मेकिंग ऑन दिस. So that is all. I was just connecting with you the research paper. I was trying to show you. So what I have done till now, let me just recap it. I have shown you the ribbon. Ribbon is including all the tools which you will be working on in the Nvivo. Then navigation is also there. Navigation is more detailed form where you can see your data, whatever data you have loaded, and you can also play with the tools. Whatever ribbon is available here, you can play with it here also by right clicking. By doing the right click, all the things are available here. Then coding, I explained you that these are the themes which are generated by you. It can be also automatically generated, but don't rely on the automatic generated codes. They can be randomly created. Then cases are there. Cases explain you who are your units, from where you are collecting the data. आप किस शहर से कलेक्ट कर रहे हैं, दैट कैन बी द यूनिट. आप किस पर्सन से कलेक्ट कर रहे हैं, आपने लिख दिया कि स्टूडेंट, एक हो गया आपका केस क्लासिफिकेशन में आ जाएगा. यहां पर तो आपने दे दिया पीपल प्लेसेस फॉर एग्जाम्पल. यहां पर आपने दे दिया केस क्लासिफिकेशन में कि अंडर पीपल आई हैव सर्टेन एज ग्रुप्स, जेंडर, एंड देन आई हैव पीपल लाइक इनटू द middle class, upper class, or these are the classifications you are making. Places में आपके कौन से आपके Delhi NCR है, many other places. You can mention all these things in the case classification. The notes are useful. Sometimes what happens, you are reading a research literature or a kind of interview, suppose this, and you want to make a note of it, memo. You can create annotation, you can mark annotation to come back again and see what details I was missing or what details I had to. Other things I will explain one by one. Let me go back to the PPT. And I will connect with you with this PPT. Now, first thing we are going to do, text mining using Nvivo. So kindly pay attention, it is an important part. We have to complete it, and I will give the homework to you. What is text analytics? Do you have any idea? आप कर क्या रहे हैं? You are actually working on the content analysis. You are doing a text mining. You are working on each words being said by the people. मैं आपसे बात कर रहा हूं, आपसे unstructured interview मैंने collect किया. How can it be used as a structured form? उसमें से मैं meaningful information कैसे निकालूंगा? I have talked to 10 people. Are these 10 people talking in the similar direction regarding the policy of government? Might be your research area might be the recent policies of government, tax implications policies. Whether the people are आपके आप पर्सन यहाँ पर क्या हो सकते हैं कि द बिजनेसमैन हो सकते हैं, फिर आपके कॉमन पीपल हो सकते हैं. यू आर गैदरिंग देयर रिस्पॉन्सेज. आपने बहुत सारी चीजें पूछी कि क्या पॉजिटिव है क्या नेगेटिव है, एंड देन यू आर टेकिंग आउट द थीम्स फ्रॉम दैट. दिस इज नोन एज टेक्स्ट एनालिटिक्स. Text analytics has two things: pre-processing. Pre-processing means data cleaning. That can be done manually also and with the use of software also. Both are available to you. Don't pay any money to anyone. Do it by yourself. It is easy to go for. अगर 1000 रहता तो अलग बात रहती. जैसे इंडस्ट्री वाले करते हैं, they pay for software subscription. Then text analysis, you'll be having all these things: word cloud, word frequency, cluster analysis. We'll see one by one each of them. See, this is the raw data. What will happen in the raw data? If you're not removing the stop words, prepositions, and, it, the, they will be coming mostly. आपका रिजल्ट आएगा ही नहीं फिर, एंड दिस विल बी अ फ्लॉड डेटा, फ्लॉड रिजल्ट. तो इसलिए कहते हैं कि डेटा क्लीनिंग इज रिक्वायर्ड. बिफोर लोडिंग द डेटा यू just make it clear, this is the clean data. What is the clean data meaning? It is showing you the most appropriate, most important factors, the themes, safety, SMS, going, flight, these are the most important, and the least are like something, another. So the person has to pay attention on these themes when he will suggest the idea to the policy makers, to the area. He has to write in the similar. कैसे लिखेंगे वो आपको आइडिया आएगा पेपर पढ़ने पे. I will share you 4 to 5 base papers who have adopted the Nvivo. Might be it will not be from your area, but you can connect with it. आइडिया से आप कनेक्ट करिए, बाकी आप अपने एरिया में यूज कर सकते हैं. Is it not? It's not like कि भाई Nvivo केवल एक एरिया के लिए. It is for all. और you will be surprised to know that Nvivo also has a Hindi language for it. Hindi has been included in the new version. Earlier it was not there. तो आपके लगभग 18 to 20 languages are there. आपको easily convert कर सकते हैं. So these are the things here. Then what you have to do? Clean data. How you have to clean data? What are the things you have to clean? White spaces. होता क्या है, हम लोग जब manually करते हैं in and but the remove करते हैं and we forget, दो space आ जाता है. If the space comes, that is a error. That is an error for Nvivo. It will not show you. It will count it as एक वो word count कर लेगा. So you have to remove it. Special characters, again, dots, slash, underscore, those has to be removed. Digit numbers, it doesn't count. It will not be giving the interpretation. क्या reason क्या है? Logic क्या है? क्योंकि ये qualitative है. Quantitative में numbers की बात होती है. वहां पर आपको स्केल स्ट्रांगली एग्री डिसएग्री 1 to 5 कन्वर्ट करना है और एसपीएसएस में फीड करना है, एंड देन इट विल टेक आउट द न्यूमेरिकल एनालिसिस. यहां पर अगर फीड करेंगे तो वर्ड क्लाउड क्या बनाएगा वो 5 4 3 2 1. उससे क्या आपको पता चलेगा? नथिंग. सो दैट वे यू हैव टू रिमूव पंक्चुएशन, लोअर केस अपर केस. दैट इज द प्रॉब्लम. अगर आप करते हैं तो वर्ड क्लाउड विल शो यू अ काइंड ऑफ एब्रप्ट रिजल्ट. सो यू हैव टू कीप स्टॉप वर्ड्स. All this words which you have found in the earlier picture, these are the stop words of to that. These are the stop words that has to be removed. So there are 2 ways to remove it. One is like clean the data before feeding, and if you have feeded it, Nvivo you have to manually remove. After the frequency is generated, you have to manually remove. कि ये at आ रहा है, इसको हटाओ, in आ रहा है, हटाओ. I will show you. So after doing this, there are 2 things coming up which are mostly used. Stemming. अब एक वर्ड आया आपके पास पूरे स्टडी में, रिसर्च पेपर में, वेट. सो इफ यू आर स्पेसिफिक टू वेट, it will serve no purpose. If you are specific to weight, because what will happen, other people have talked in the other sense, past tense, weighted, weighting, weights. So these are also the part of weight. So stemming collects all the same kind of nature of words. जैसे होता है ing, ed, and puts in similar basket. So that has to be done. Stemming is the option given in the Nvivo. And last, bag of words. So bag of word means that all meaningful words which are coming after doing the data processing. Is it clear? अब ये जो bag of words है, इसी से आपका थीम निकल कर आएगा. तो यहां तक हमें पहुंचना है. कैसे पहुंचे हम? We have removed all these things. Then we have clicked this item, and then we have got the bag of words. This is now word trees. Sometimes what happens, you have been given a specific variable. This word is a variable, suppose, and you want to find how it is related to your data. What people are talking about this. तो इसके before and after sentence ये show करेगा. Importance of it, many importance, and it will create a tree. This is useful for the particular case analysis, mostly case to case. अगर आप पूरे का एनालिसिस करेंगे तो ये ओवरऑल क्लब करके, जैसे आपने 10 इंटरव्यूज लिया, ओवरऑल क्लब करके बैलेंस, व्हाट द पीपल आर सेइंग फॉर बैलेंस, What are the before and after? They are connecting with this word. Balance के साथ क्या connect? जैसे safety है, for example, safety वो कहाँ देख पा रहे हैं? Malls में, local areas में, internal, वो सारी चीजें आपको यहाँ पर catch हो जाएंगी, and you can present it. So this is one of the way which can be done. Then mind map. I have showed you that graph, na. This is mind map. I showed you that paper, na. So this paper, at last you have got this result. Sorry. Okay, so this paper this has got this result. In similar way, if you want to create a mind map, this is created by you through Nvivo. अब ये एक आपका मेन वेरिएबल हो गया. मेन वेरिएबल जैसे इन केस यहाँ पर क्या है मेन वेरिएबल? योर एडॉप्शन ऑफ एआई इन इंडस्ट्री. दिस बिकम्स अ मेन वेरिएबल. और उसके सिबलिंग्स क्या है? इस मेन वेरिएबल्स के सिबलिंग्स, दीज आर द सिबलिंग्स. इन दिस एग्जांपल, क्वालिटी ऑफ हायर एजुकेशन. This is the main variable, and siblings become student performance, school management, student participation. Now these 6 are the main theme. आप समझ रहे हैं? आपका अगर टॉपिक है क्वालिटी ऑफ हायर एजुकेशन, आपने इतने सारे इंटरव्यूज इकट्ठे किए, किसके थ्रू? आपने टीचर्स को भी इन्वॉल्व किया, स्टूडेंट्स को भी इन्वॉल्व किया, एंड फाइनली यू गॉट अ कंक्लूजन दैट क्वालिटी ऑफ हायर एजुकेशन मीन्स student performance, school management contribution, student participation, stress and pressure, co-curricular and curriculum quality. This has been achieved after iteration process, not directly. Iteration process after reading lots of research paper, converting all those interviews, creating 60-70 codes and converting all those code in this 6-1. Is it clear? Now, अब हम करते हैं टेक्स्ट माइनिंग. एक क्वेश्चन आपके दिमाग में आ रहा होगा कि ये हाउ वी शुड मूव, हाउ वी शुड डू इट. इज इट लाइक एवरीथिंग आई हैव टू डू मैनुअली? यस, मोस्ट ऑफ द पार्ट आर मैनुअली. यू हैव टू रीड थ्रू द डॉक्यूमेंट्स, एंड फ्यू आर हेल्पिंग हैंड्स. लाइक वर्ड फ्रीक्वेंसी विल टेल यू कि कौन सा वर्ड सबसे ज्यादा आ रहा है. अब उस वर्ड को आप कैच करिए, उसको फ्रीक्वेंसी बना लीजिए, उसको यहाँ पर वो बना लीजिए, मतलब एक थीम बना लीजिए, मेजर थीम, एंड देन यू क्लब ऑल अदर थिंग्स अंडर इट. आफ्टर क्लबिंग ऑल अंडर थिंग, तो आपका प्रोसेस क्या बता रहा है? प्रोसेस ये बता रहा है कि एनी हाउ यू हैव टू क्रिएट कोड्स. कोड्स आर नेसेसरी. कोड्स बैकग्राउंड आपका परसेप्शन है, बट यू आर मैचिंग दैट परसेप्शन विद द रियलिटी. आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? यू हैव प्रपोज एन आइडिया. दोनों में करते हैं हम, क्वालिटेटिव और क्वांटिटेटिव में. नाउ क्वांटिटेटिव में तो हम हाइपोथेसिस करके चेक कर लेते हैं. क्वालिटेटिव में आपने एक आइडिया प्रपोज कर लिया कि दीज थिंग कैन बी डन, माइंड मैप बना लिया. दिस कुड बी, अब वो माइंड मैप जो दिख रहा है, दिस कैन बी द रफ वन. इसमें हो सकता है कि 8 या 9 वेरिएबल्स निकल के आ जाए. दिस कुड बी द रफ वन. और ये माइंड मैप कैसे हुआ? ऐसे नहीं है, अचानक से नहीं बना. यू हैव गॉन थ्रू द लिटरेचर, यू हैव टॉक टू फ्यू पीपल, यू हैव क्लेम्ड, मींस you have talked to your professor, industry experts. Suppose this is a new idea. Suppose I'm telling that this is a new idea which has not been explored, and you are planning to do it. Few people have given you some dimension, and then you are checking this dimension by formulating the interviews. Interviews में एक की बात नहीं किया मैंने, जितने भी आपको बताया सारे प्रोसेस आपने अपनाए. Observation, class में how students are studying, then talking to the experts, taking the interviews of the experts to the students, उनके आपके प्रोस कॉन सारी चीजें पता की, पॉलिसी डॉक्यूमेंट देखा गवर्नमेंट का, लिटरेचर देखा, देन यू हैव फॉर्मुलेटेड, एंड ये सारा कोड कर रहे हैं आप, तब जाके बन गया बैकग्राउंड. आर यू गेटिंग माय कनेक्शन? नाउ कम बैक टू दिस Nvivo. Now come back to this Nvivo. What we will do? We'll do all this one by one. We will do today's practice is this thing. We'll do word frequency, word cloud, tree map, cluster, word tree, and mind map. Already I will show you. Come back to Nvivo. Yes.
If you check the data, the sample data set is not opening. So can I in the computer? So can I have another set?
हाँ, you can have another set because this is just for. It's not too specific कि यही करना है आपको बस में. हाँ, no issue. So what I will do? I will go back to my data sets. I will go to interview. I will close this one. Can you see this all interview? I will go with me accordingly. Import मैंने कर लिया है, अब मुझे इसका एनालिसिस करना है. I will go to explore. I will go to explore and go to word frequency. Go to word frequency. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Go to word frequency. Again, I'm showing you. Again, I'm showing you. What I have done, I have uploaded the data under interview. The data set I have already given to you. Under interview, these are the people I have taken interviews. All these people. Now I want to take a meaningful example of it. What they have replied, how I can use this in my study. I will go to explore. Under explore, there is an option word frequency. Go to word frequency. Then, if you don't want to choose all these files, अगर आपको choose नहीं करना है specific, then you can go to file and externals. That's all. If you want to choose, go to selected items. Go to selected items, and then choose your file. Where is your file located? Under the files, under the interview, and under the interview, if you want to choose, then like I want to go for only 4. I want to go for only 4. Why I am saying this? Why I am saying this? आप हमेशा ऑल फाइल सेलेक्ट नहीं करते. जैसे आपको पेपर मैंने दिखाया, वहां पर 3 ऑब्जेक्टिव्स हैं. 3 ऑब्जेक्टिव्स के लिए अलग अलग इंटरव्यूज होंगे ना, तो दैट्स वाई अगर आप सबको मिक्स कर देंगे तो रिजल्ट नहीं आएगा. इट विल बी, तो सपोज आई एम चूजिंग दिस 3 to 4 एंड देन आई एम क्लिकिंग ओके. Is it clear? Are you with me till now? And then here what I'm doing, I'm reducing the number of words. Display words I don't want 1000 because I know that my study is like only 20 people are there or 10 people are there. So I will go for only 500, suppose, for just an example. And minimum length, I want that at least it should be of 7. Okay, not 3, at least 7. Now go to run, before running query. You can see here there is an option exact matches. If I will show you what will be the problem here. Can anyone tell me? If I choose this option exact match, what will be the problem? The problem is only the word which is having talk, that will be considered, and all other words which are stem like talking, talked, talkative, these will be avoided. I don't want that because I want a real picture. Frequency देखना है ना मुझे. Everything is on the basis of क्या लोग कितना कह रहे हैं. So what I will do, I will go for stemmed. In case you can also choose. In fact, you can also choose with synonym. But the best option I have seen till now in various research is that stemmed is okay to go for. So stemmed में मैंने click किया, and then I have clicked run query. Then I have clicked run query. Can you see this queries? There are many numbers which has appeared, and the count of frequency, if you see, it's starting from 27, and you have to set a criteria. What criteria you can set for the paper? That all those who are more than 2 or more than, suppose, more than 5, that has been only taken. ये क्राइटेरिया देने के बाद अब ये समरी है. दिस इज ऑल समरी. दिस विल नॉट गिव यू मीनिंगफुल रिजल्ट. दिस इज जस्ट शोइंग यू कि कितने आए वर्ड्स. एंड इफ यू सी द वर्ड्स, यू कैन जस्ट ड्रैग इट. यू कैन ड्रैग हियर. यू कैन सी दिस ऑल वर्ड्स. रेस्टोरेंट, सपोज, सस्टेनेबल, टुमारो, विलेज, वर्चुअली. Many are like Wilston, basically. So basically is not a kind of word which I want. It could be a stop word. Basically is not a theme. Are you getting my point? So you have to manually remove it. यहाँ पर अगर आपने बैकग्राउंड में अगर रिमूव कर दिया है, जैसे यूजिंग द मैनुअल वर्क, यूजिंग द R and Python, then it will be not coming mostly. लेकिन फिर भी कुछ आएंगे. जैसे बेसिकली का मेरा कोई रोल ही नहीं है. What I will just do a right click. I will do a right click and I will remove it. Add to stop word list. Last में आप देख रहे हैं add to stop word list. Just press on that. It will be added to the stop word list, and when you will run again the query, it will be removed. तो ये करना है आपको. इसमें वर्ड फ्रीक्वेंसी क्रिएट करने से पहले ऐसा नहीं कि आपने रन कर दिया, डेटा लोड किया और रन, यू हैव टू वर्क ऑन इट. दिस वर्ड फ्रीक्वेंसी विल कम विद इन अ सेकेंड or maybe some 10-15 seconds it will take, but this has to be cleaned. This has to be cleaned. अब clean कर लिया, suppose आपने clean कर लिया, then go to word cloud. There is an option coming at the side. There is an option coming at the side, word cloud. It will take 15-20 seconds. Are you with me, all of you?
Yes, sir.
So Atlas TI में लगभग ऐसा कुछ है.
Yes, sir.
Have you done?
Word cloud or word cloud.
Many things are possibly matching and few might be more interesting in this. क्या करते हैं software, they play hard. So what is, can you predict it this, what is happening here? What is happening here? So these red words are most commonly used, most talked about. आपको जब data analysis करना है, you have to mention all these words, you have to mention their impact and you have to recommend the things. अब ये जो है word cloud में है, same चीज यहाँ पर भी present है. The boxes which are more in larger in space, they are appearing in more details. So frequency wise ये ज़्यादा detail में आ रहा है और जो frequency wise ये सबसे कम में आ रहा है, virtual. So it is just a graphical representation of it. Then what is happening? Cluster analysis. If I have to enlarge it, if I see here, cluster, what it does, it creates all the related variables together. एक relation establish कर देता है and bring closer to each other. So what happens? If you want to report it, cluster analysis, usually it's reported in the case when your frequency is not too much. ये पूरा का पूरा इतना बड़ा आपको cluster analysis आएगा नहीं. तो आपके लिए है ये, you have to see which are coming together so that you can make decision for coding. You can make a decision for final coding. So there is an option here. Cluster analysis has an option of different diagrams. If you see, there is a 3D version also. Now this will give you a more clearer picture how the words are more coming closer to each other. So ये सारे words को आपको एक group में करके it is easy for you. आप manually नहीं कर रहे हैं. You are taking help of all this tools. So it is a dimension, 3D dimension. You can click and make a note of it, but it is not shown. आप research paper में ये नहीं लिखते कि I have opened cluster analysis, I have gone and ये ऐसे से नहीं करते. आप just एक, you have to mention the line.
It's like club. It is club right together. How to separate.
Yes.
So he was asking that all of them are
Uh-huh.
clustered. So how do you?
हाँ, you have to just enlarge और just उसके through कर सकते हैं आप. And then mind map. Let's come to the mind map. I will show you the mind map. Mind map की क्यों जरूरत होती है? Anyone can tell me? मैंने आपको एक mind map show किया था ना? I have showed you mind map. What was the use of it?
So we have a clear picture of it.
Correct. That is foremost point number one. Anything else?
It's a network.
Provides a direction to you, clarity to your mind. Mind map is created beforehand also. Beforehand can be manually. आपके पेपर पेन पे होगा. ये Nvivo पे आप बना सकते हैं, no doubt. एक बार आप लास्ट में बनाकर जब फाइनल हो जाएगा, you will present in the direction in paper. You can present in the direction, just like this paper has done. But that paper has used some other software. MS Word पे बना सकते हैं. जब आपका कोड निकल गया तो माइंड मैप आपका यूज क्यों होता है? ये है मेन कि कोड को, आपके थीम को उसके सब थीम्स के साथ जोड़ना. Have you studied in quantitative analysis में आपने factor analysis का नाम सुना है?
Yes, sir.
Have you heard? EFA, exploratory factor analysis, CFA सुना है? तो उसमें क्या होता है CFA, EFA में? सेम वही लॉजिक है यहाँ पर. लॉजिक ये है कि आप you have collected the data and taken out, you have collected 50 questions. अब वो 50 questions को you are converting into 5 factors. अब each factor के अंदर 5 या 6 क्वेश्चन आ जाएंगे. कुछ रिमूव भी हो जाएंगे. यहां पर जैसे आपने रिमूव किया, कैसे किया? स्टॉप वर्ड्स, फ्रीक्वेंसी लेस है, यूजलेस है ना फ्रीक्वेंसी. अब मैं एक एक को काउंट करूं तो इस क्लास में मुझे मेजॉरिटी लेना है, तो आई कैन नॉट काउंट ईच वन ऑफ देम. आई विल टेक द एवरेज. एवरेज इज द बेस्ट थिंग इन द स्टैटिस्टिक्स टू गो फॉर. सो सेम वे इट वर्क्स हियर. Is it clear till now? So how you can make the mind map I'm just showing you. Go to explore, go to maps, go to mind map. Any one of you can tell me your idea. आप क्या कर रहे हैं अभी? What you want to do? What is your topic of interest? Any one of you. Kindly share with me.
Sir, multilingual.
Multilingual.
Yes, sir.
Acha, I will connect you later on. I'm just writing here multilingualism. Is it right? The word is, I don't know whether the spelling is right or not. I'm just making it. Multilingualism. So this is the parent box created, parent node created, we call it. अब यहाँ पर आपका नाम मैं रख दूंगा उसका multilingualism. And I will just make it more. Don't take the word, its spelling is wrong. What you have to do now, you might be having certain variables in your mind. Can you name them? 3-4 variables.
Sir, three language formula.
Just a minute. So what I'm doing, I'm attaching a 3 language formula here. See how I have done? Just pay attention. I'm again doing it. This is the parent box which will appear. I have edited it, named it. Then I have gone into the, you have to select it first. Then I have gone into the sibling idea. It is mentioned above. Sibling idea. Can you see it? Just click here and then again please repeat.
Sir, three language formula.
3 language formula. Any other variable?
Sir, mother tongue.
That is done. Now mother tongue. Again remember, you have to click back on parent for adding the sibling. So next is mother tongue. Okay. Anything else?
Sir, policy.
Okay. Just now 3 is enough. Policy. Now can you tell anything which you have analyzed in mother tongue? Anything which you have analyzed in mother tongue? इसके
Sir, there can be different mother tongue.
So you can say that regional aspects, or other can be like culture. Now, do you see this? What I have done? Do you see this? I have created my idea inside the mind, whatever was going on, through some process. ऐसे नहीं है, abruptly नहीं है. By reading the papers, by doing the research, I have made a mind map of it. Now what I will do, my objective is to prove this mind map. Prove करने के अलावा मेरे को इसमें addition करना है. This is not unique because this is somehow आपका unique होगा, हो सकता है आपने ये extra जोड़ा है खुद से by your own understanding, but you need to find a proof regarding it. How you have found the proof? Through these all people. These all people are speaking about this policy. Is it clear? Are you getting me my point? Till now, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So what I have done today,
If you download this like mind map, how to see it?
you can do it. You just click on the box and export map. Click on the dashboard, means the white box. White.
Food map.
हाँ यहाँ पर आप क्लिक करिए, राइट क्लिक करिए and export map. And I am saving it on the desktop. I will open it, just see how it opens. This is the multilingual. See here. Is it coming? So you can export the same map in your research paper or in your work. I hope you are with me till now. So let me recap few of the things. We are left with the time. We are left with 15 minutes. Okay.
Sir, the export part, where is the option?
Just click right click and the last option will be there. Just right click here, and the second last option is this. Export.
So can we so there are 10 interviews, for example. If there are 10 interviews, do we have to do this individually for each?
No.
Or can we do it for all and it can synthesize that?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. See, what I told you, you can create a folder, you can put all the interviews in it, and those interviews might be having 3 objectives or 4 objectives. Then you need to select for first objective 5 interviews, only those you need to select. अगर आप पूरे को सिंथेसाइज कर रहे हैं तो हो सकता है एक कॉमन ऑब्जेक्टिव होगा. So पूरे को आप करिए और पूरे को सिंथेसाइज करेंगे और ऐसा रिजल्ट आएगा. My idea is कि जब आप इंटरव्यू ले रहे हैं, you are making various dimensions. You are creating a various dimensions through it. And if you are you should not mix all the result with it. जैसे एक क्वेश्चन पर्टिकुलर पूछा है 20 लोगों से, तो वही क्वेश्चन को आप सिंथेसाइज करिए पहले और फिर बाद में फिर सेकंड पे जाइए. This is the idea. I hope you are connected with me. This is just a half of what we have done till now. Now comes the role of, let me recap and then I will come to thematic analysis. By the way, thematic analysis, I have taken it from Brown and Clark. This makes it scientific. जो हम कहते हैं ना कि क्वालिटेटिव स्टडी सब्जेक्टिव है, तो उसको ऑब्जेक्टिविटी देने के लिए यू हैव टू फॉलो द रूट. I have taken this thematic analysis from an overall process. So इस पे आने से पहले I will go back. I will do a quick recap of the things what I have explained you. First of all, I explained you to open the new project. How you can do? You can go back and create a new project. I have created a NEPA project, NEPA workshop. Then what I have done? This is a ribbon which I explained you. All the tools are appearing here. These are the navigation views, and I have uploaded all the parts here, uploaded all the documents here. After this uploading, I have gone with the explore, I have gone with the word frequency. I explained you how to do it. Either I can go with all the files. I have not selected the particular one, but I have made certain changes here, like 1000 I don't want the frequency. I have lowered it down as per your numbers. I can lower it more, 100. Suppose I have made 100. And here I have made, instead of 3 is very less. So whether 5 or 7 you can make. This is the length. And I have gone with the stemming. Stemming means like the closely ing, ed, all these words come closer together. Then I have gone to run query. After running query, I have got the summary of it. Summary says that the highest count is length is this. The highest count is 192 and the lowest is 13. So here you may go with all of them, and word cloud is being formed out of the same result. But before forming the word cloud, you have to remove the stop words that I have not removed. You have to do manually. I explained you how to do it. You have to add that words into the stop word folder. It will be automatically added. Then after word cloud is created, you can synthesize it in your study. Same way you can download it by right clicking and exporting it. I will show you. This is the word cloud which is coming. Now you want to change the dimension also. Like suppose you want to make a different word cloud in the black font. You can do that, and you can click here, right click. That can be done after processing. So most probably your trial for 14 days will work for you to recap the things. You can export here, export word cloud, or else you want to tree map is not generally used. I have never seen in the research paper, but it is an extra feature given to you to know for your purpose. आप जब cloud बनाते हैं ना, आप जब coding करते हैं, तब आपको मालूम चलेगा कि भाई shorelines तो मुझे लेना ही लेना है. I need to see because this is coming frequently. I have to keep it apart. अब shorelines के अलावा ये coastal development, you have to club them all together. Somehow you have to club them. नहीं तो आप एक एक करके नहीं चलेंगे. You have to club them with some sense. And then this is helpful for that clubbing. Cluster, again I have told for the same thing. It's helpful for clubbing. So this was done, and later on we have gone through the mind map. Mind map you have got to explore, go to maps, go to mind map, and you name the map and it will be created. Accordingly, you can make a sibling of it. Now let me go back to the thematic analysis. Yes.
So could you please show how to add words in the stop list, because I
Okay.
was trying to do it.
Let me show you how to add the stop words. So before running this word frequency, what we need to do, we have to see the results. See the results on after running. After running, you have to do it. Iteration process is repeat again, follow, repeat again. This is the thing. So what I'm doing, like imports, natural, these are okay. I will go one by one at each of the letter. Increase, distance, service, Charles. Now see, this Charles is coming somewhere. Charles. Now Charles, I don't know, some name is there. It's not important for my study. I will just right click here and go to the last option, add to stop word list. It will be automatically added. Okay. And after adding, you have to run the query again. It will be removed then.
Sir,
Yes.
can it automatically be arranged in an say descending order?
Yes,
From-
because
From the
That possible if you by clicking on the, I will show you. It's possible.
If you click it.
On the length, double click, it will come. Just see it, आ जाएगा वो, उसमें कोई ज़्यादा आ रहा है ना? हाँ, so see, double click करिएगा, आ जाएगा.
so length in this case is what?
अल्फा जो यहाँ पर मिनिमम रखा है ना, with minimum character 7. That is.
I
He said, depending on frequency, can you?
Frequency wise also you can click. What is the frequency showing here? Just click here. So the highest frequency is 1.06. Okay. You can make it possible through that. I hope it's clear till now, everyone.
So the map is not saved.
Just export it, it will be saving. Don't worry. मैं दिखा रहा हूँ आपको कैसे करना है. वर्ड क्लाउड पे आप गए, मैप पे बोल रहे हैं, मैप.
हाँ map.
तो मैप तो आई हैव शोड यू ना.
हाँ पर ये उसमें हो नहीं रहा. समझ आ गया मुझे.
I have saved it. I will. Anyone can show. Save किया है किसी ने?
Not.
You can take the help of them. हाँ? क्योंकि I have to again create it. अच्छा, let me show you. मैं केवल हाँ.
I think this.
Okay. MacBook में कहीं आपके फोल्डर चेक करिए. फोल्डर. You have to check the folder. डाउनलोड में जा रहा है कि मैंने क्योंकि फोल्डर को चेंज किया था. Now come back to this. Quickly we will cover this. This will be the part of tomorrow's session also. So tomorrow's session we are going to cover thematic in detail, more detail, plus Twitter mining, plus how to use the videos and audios, how to code them, coding, and then the literature review. These 4 things will be there. Is it clear? Shall we start now? See, we are left with 10 minutes. So in 10 minutes, we'll try to summarize this. No limitation. But yes, there is a limitation for every study. Like आप 50-60 तो नहीं डालेंगे, but एक appropriate आप डालेंगे कि 10-15. That is the thing. Okay, now come here. Thematic analysis is the gist of qualitative. Why we are talking this? Whatever codes you have created by reading the paragraphs, by tagging the paragraphs, those are done by familiarization of data. This is the first step. You have to read transcript. जो भी आपका वीडियो फाइल है, ऑडियो फाइल है, डॉक्यूमेंट्स है, you have to read it thoroughly. You have to find the gist of it, the main points in it. Manually you have to write down, and Vivo will not do it. Then you have to go for initial coding. List of 20, 30 or else 80, 100 तक भी है. It is not the issue. 100 तक भी code है. Then after this code is generated, you are generating themes out of it. Now themes, I have already given you the idea. There are 2 ways to develop it. One is manual understanding. Manual will work at a limitation. Second is you create the word frequency You create the tree map, you create the cluster, you find the analysis from there and group it together. In what happens in the SPSS works on numbers, so they group according to that. Here it doesn't works, Nvivo works on the words. वो frequency पे work कर रहा है. यहाँ पर अगर आप stats की बात करें तो केवल एक ही stats है, frequency, nothing else. नंबर जहां डालेंगे गलत हो जाएगा. So you have to generate the themes according to your own conscience also, because you are studying all those 50 theme ना. और एक और इसमें चीज है जो I have forgot to tell. You have generated the theme, code book you have created, manual code book, and you are putting it in the Nvivo. You are just reliability and validity test is also being done. You are validating it from the experts. Who are the experts? In your area, maybe your colleague, maybe your friend, maybe the professor, maybe the person from whom you have taken the interview. He will help you. They will help you. And then you are coming towards the iteration in the next, after doing the validity, reliability with the expert, you are defining and naming the themes. Just I have shown you the paper now. In that paper, 3 themes, major themes were taken. So that is not a one-day process. That was done before also, creating a mind map. And then after proving it through the contribution, all the results which you have taken from the interviews, videos, focus group, from there, and at last you are doing the interpretation and reporting. So this is thematic analysis. This is the heart of all the qualitative, because ये अगर आपने नहीं किया तो फिर यूजलेस है. वो वर्ड फ्रीक्वेंसी वगैरह शो करके कोई फायदा नहीं है, या आपके सेंटिमेंट शो करके, वो जस्ट हेल्पिंग हैंड है. वो तो आपको करेंगे, हेल्पिंग सपोर्टिंग हैंड है. बट दिस इज द मेन थिंग विच यू विल स्पेंड ऑन. अब कैसे करते हैं, आई हैव ऑलरेडी शोन यू पार्ट ऑफ इट, हाउ आई डिड इट. दैट विल बी कवर्ड डिटेल टुमारो. जैसे मान लो मेरे को इंटरव्यू पे गया मैं, ये ओके. अच्छा, तो अभी गया क्या स्क्रीन पे? So what I will do, I will close all these things. See, this one is part and this also. Suppose ये इसका example ले रहा हूँ मैं, एक interview का. Why I am taking the interview? What is the role of it? I have uploaded the document here, and now I am reading line by line. I will show you one more how to code the things. I will show you one paper. I will share that paper also with you. Nvivo.
So can you share this PPT also?
PPT, actually this is a copyright of institute. I cannot, sorry. I will, but don't worry. I will share you the contents from where it is available. I will share the books. I will. क्या है ये फिर ना इंटरनेट पे अपलोड हो जाता है. आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट कि आप करेंगे. होता क्या है कि ये फिर ये इशू है. आई विल शेयर यू ऑल द रिसर्च पेपर्स. पेपर 3, Nvivo 3. So these papers are like for your helping hand. It will be helping hand for formulating the points. Case based one, this one. So this is a case based. This is a case based paper, and if you see in this paper, they have written the idea how they have gone with the coding. See this. You may follow any one approach. It is not required कि आप 2-3 approach follow करें. What approach I have shown, that is the process. But how they have coded it, it is being shown here. Like macro analysis किया पहले first interview में, पूरा detailing इकट्ठा किया. Then micro में transcript imported to Nvivo software, that you will do the importing of the interviews, and then line by line analysis. This is known as that you are reaching out each line. आप एक एक इंटरव्यू का लाइन पढ़ रहे हैं. यू इफ यू सी दिस, आई एम रीडिंग दिस ईच लाइन, ईच सेंटेंसेस, एंड आई एम कोडिंग, ट्राइंग टू कोड मीनिंगफुल. अगर आ रहा है तभी करेंगे. एंड देन व्हाट इट्स शोइंग अगेन, इफ यू सी, line by line inductive open codes generated, because it's not mentioned you are doing. You are going from specific to generic, and then codes you are selecting it and creating in the Nvivo. There is an option. कोड सारे इकट्ठे हो जाएंगे, लास्ट में आप हटा भी सकते हैं. You can remove अगर आपको लगता है कि these are not useful. And then reliability checks happens, and then final development moves on. This will be helpful for you. I will give it to you. You can quote this. Cite कर सकते हैं आप अगर नया पेपर लिखेंगे. You can cite this. Whenever you are writing paper ना, if you are randomly writing that I have done a coding and I have utilized this, no one will accept it. You know what process you have followed. Then if you are following a structured scientific approach, they will approve it. Is it clear? So what I am doing here, I will just share a snapshot because we are running with the time. We have only 2-3 minutes left. I have read this line. We lived down east since about 1735 in Davis. So here I am just getting one code down east. It may not be important for me. I may not be able to get the idea from here. So let's move other. This is where my roots are. This is most beautiful place. So now this becomes a kind of code activity. Beautiful place. About the place which they are talking, what I can do, I mark it, and I am marking it, and I am going to code selection. In case if I have a code already available, in case if it is not there, I need to create it. I will create from here. New code. It's asking a new code. One code has been already created. Do you know? Because I have selected all the paragraph. तो पैराग्राफ को ही कोड में कन्वर्ट कर दिए थे, बट दैट इज नॉट द राइट वे. बिकॉज आपने पूरे पैराग्राफ को कोड किया है तो आपको पता नहीं चलेगा कि कोड शुड बी वेरी शॉर्ट. सो व्हाट आई एम डूइंग इन बोथ द केसेस, लेट मी से इन बोथ द केसेस, if you'll click, the paragraph will come. So why to give all the paragraph as a code? So what I'm naming here, beautiful is the code here. Okay, now it is stored in the data code data file. If you see here, code data file.
So new code was not coming.
Acha. Huh. What, in your case it's not coming? It's added now. So you have to push the start button. You have to save it. So beautiful is coming. Now if you see here, under beautiful, you have created a code. Under beautiful, it's showing one file. One file means the interview file which you are referring. The interview, I have opened that file. And reference means one reference I have made till now. If suppose if I click here, just randomly I'm doing it, and I just click here, right click and go for a code selection, and I put this reference under this, what will happen? See here, the reference has increased to 2. So whatever codes you are making, it doesn't mean that you have to create n number of codes. By your own concise, you can club the codes also. Club the sub themes also. Is it clear? So that's all for today's class. I will pass on few exercises to you. I will pass on, ma'am, I will pass on to you the mail. So you just practice it today. Maybe मैं अभी after going back to my premise, I will pass it to ma'am and you will get it. आप practice के बिना नहीं होगा. One thing you should make clear. कल we will be on more comprehensive discussion. We'll be having more useful discussion. Thank you all.
Thank you so much.
वो RAR फाइल में था. You have to extract it.
How do we save it?
The option is coming ना, yes. और else 15 minutes में ऑटो सेव हो जाता है वो. आपको ऑप्शन आता है. नहीं आएगा तो उसको सेव. हाँ, आपका एक फोल्डर चूज किया होगा ना, वहां पर सेव हो जाएगा.
How is the 10